In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make tomato sambar. Well, sambar is a popular South Indian vegetarian dish. It's usually made with mixed vegetables and lentil, but in this recipe, I'm going to use tomatoes. The reason why I'm going to use tomatoes is that I've harvested a lot of tomatoes from my vegetable garden yesterday. So these are purely organic and these taste absolutely delicious. So I have to use up all these tomatoes. So first I'm going to make tomato sambar. So let's get into cooking. First, I'm going to make a homemade spice mix or sambar masala. So for that, I'll be roasting some of the whole spices and then I'll grind it. So this homemade spice mix, it is so aromatic and flavorful that it will make the sambar taste absolutely delicious. So let's start. I'm going to roast the whole spices. For that, I've placed a pan over medium heat and let the pan turn hot. First, I'm going to add chana dal, 2 tablespoons. So let it turn light golden. After a minute, let's add 1 tablespoon coriander seeds, 1 teaspoon cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon whole peppercorns black, and 3 dried red chilies. Roast these for a few minutes. It will start to get aromatic. So as you can see, the chana dals are starting to turn brown. And I'm getting really nice aroma from these spices. And the important thing is that the heat should not be high. We have to keep it at medium heat and not burn all these spices. So now let it rest for a few minutes, let it cool down, and then we can grind to a fine powder. The roasted spices have cooled down, so now I'm going to grind it. So I'm going to add this to a blender. If you have a spice grinder, use that. You will be able to grind it to a fine powder. So here I'm using a blender. So add everything to the blender and grind to a fine powder. We have turned the roasted whole spices into a fine powder. It has so much flavor in it and the aroma from the spice mix is a bit intense. So the best part is you can make this ahead of time and then store it in an airtight container for a few months. So you will have homemade sambar masala or the spice mix. Isn't that cool? Next step will be soaking the fresh tamarind in water. So I always use fresh tamarind rather than the tamarind pulp. So this is available at most of the Indian stores or even at the Asian stores. So I'm gonna use a small golf ball size tamarind. So this one, and going to add 1/4 cup of lukewarm water and let it soak for 5 minutes. So after it has soaked, I will squeeze this tamarind into the water and then drain or extract the juice, and then I'll discard the flesh or the skin. I have made the homemade sambar masala or the spice mix. It's ready here. So this is about 4 tablespoons and I'll be using 2 tablespoons to my tomato sambar. And here I am soaking the tamarind in water and I'll extract the juice. And I'll be making the tomato sambar in the instant pot, and the instant pot I'm using here is the Ultra model with a 6-quart stainless steel pot. Next, what we have to do is cook the lentil in the instant pot. So I'm using Toor dal. So let's see how. Turn on the instant pot. So I'm going to add 1 cup Toor dal. So I've taken the Toor dal in a strainer and I have rinsed it under running water. So I'm going to add that into the stainless steel pot. And to this I'm going to add 1.5 cups of water. So close the pot with the lid. Before you start cooking in the instant pot, always ensure the whistle on top of the lid is tight. Just push it down and then select the pressure cook mode. Click on the knob, high pressure, and let's set the time to 3 minutes. So this lentil, it will cook really well in just 3 minutes, and then click on start. So the display will show on, and then it will turn into hot, and the pressure will start to build. And after 3 minutes, we can do a quick pressure release. It's been 3 minutes and the pressure cooking has completed, so I'm going to do a quick pressure release, and I'm going to turn on the exhaust fan. Okay, the pressure has released, so I'm going to open the lid. So here is the well-cooked Toor dal. So in just 3 minutes it will be cooked well. Next, we have to cook the tomatoes with the lentils and other ingredients like the Sambar masala. So let's turn on the saute mode here. So this is saute, click on the knob. So let's keep the temperature to medium and click start. To this, add 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 3 medium tomatoes chopped, give it a good mix, add 1/2 cup of water, and let the tomatoes cook well. Okay, so it's time to extract the tamarind juice. So this tamarind has been soaking for 5 minutes. So just squeeze it really well in water, so all the juice will be oozed out. Next, strain it and extract the juice, and we're going to discard the skin or the flesh. So here you have fresh tamarind juice. This is about 1/4 cup. So here the tomatoes have almost cooked well. So I'm going to add the homemade sambar masala, 2 tablespoons. 1, and here goes 2. And give it a good mix. As soon as the masala gets into the sambar, you can smell the really nice aroma and the flavor. So add salt to taste. So next we are going to add the fresh tamarind juice. Mix it well and let cook for a couple of minutes. So next I'm going to add a few pinches of asafoetida. Give it a... Next goes in the chopped cilantro. So give it a taste, and if you need more salt, add accordingly. Oh, this tastes perfect. So this is done. So now turn off the Instant Pot and take the stainless steel pot out of the main pot. So we have one more step left, which is adding the tempering. So let's make the tempering. Place a pan over medium heat and let the pan turn hot. Add 1 tablespoon of oil. You could add coconut oil if you prefer. And let the oil turn really hot before you add the mustard seeds. So the oil has turned hot. Now I'm going to add the mustard seeds. So if the oil is really hot, the mustard seeds will splutter right away. Let's add dried red chilies, roughly chopped, and curry leaves. Give it a good mix and saute for a few seconds. Turn off the heat and then pour this on top of the cooked sambar. And this tempering will make the sambar taste even more delicious. You know, we are frying the curry leaves and dried red chilies and mustard seeds in oil, so it gives an amazing aroma to the sambar. Here you have the most flavorful and aromatic tomato sambar, and now you guys know how to make it. There are a few variations you could do. I used tomatoes in this recipe. Instead of tomatoes, you can use mixed vegetables like carrots, potatoes, drumstick, okra, eggplant, etc. And you also know how to make homemade sambar masala. So this is a very easy recipe. There are different variations of that. I'm using a very simple recipe here. And you can make the masala ahead of time and then store it in an airtight container and use it for a few months. So I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. Do try this recipe and let me know your feedback. Until then, happy cooking and bye!